Hey, welcome in everybody. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot and Astro Insights. And let's do a card unboxing. I got 4 new decks in the mail today. Hay House had a sale on and I couldn't resist, as if I needed more freaking decks. But let's unbox them together. I was guided to purchase the Guides of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. I recently took one of her webinars, which many of you know about, and so this is one of her newer decks. I don't have this deck. I have almost all of her other decks, so I thought, let's get this deck. It was a great deal. I was really drawn to the Inner Child Oracle deck. I do have a massive collective message that I'm going to record and share with you all. So be patient with me though. I am in the process of switching internet providers. So look for that message later this week. I also got the Angels and Auras Oracle deck. And of course, I couldn't resist the Ancient Stones Oracle deck, because I have all of the other decks that Rebecca Campbell has put out. So let's start by unboxing the Guides of the Hidden Realms, and let's talk about these cards. Like, I'm just so drawn to the imagery. I've seen her pull cards from this deck on her personal Facebook page. So let's talk about it. Let's open it up. Look at that inside the box. It says, accept the sacred partnership of the guides and awaken to more than you ever thought possible. Your true path, your true purpose, your power, and your potential. So look at that. Card number 1. Love the cards. Love the card stock. I love the shine, the sheen. And so this is about the serenity of exile. It says exile, surrender, and radical acceptance. Oh, look at these cards. They are absolutely beautiful. The river dances to the sea. You let me know down in the comments too which decks you'd like to see me use in some upcoming readings. I still have about 4 zodiac signs left that I wasn't able to get to last month in October. So those 4 signs are going to get 2 messages this month. As soon as I get my internet provider swap, I'm going to have fiber internet. It's going to be so quick and so easy to upload videos. Right now it's taking me hours and hours to upload content. So it's been a bit of a challenge with uploading lately. So this deck is just absolutely stunning. Oh, look at that. What is holy? What is true? That feels like a higher conscious activation. It's like the sun radiating out of the top of this person's head, and it speaks of appreciation, witnessing the unmerited gift of glance. Oh, I can't wait to get into these energies. I usually just read them all intuitively. I never read into the books. But there's a divine feminine that I'm connected to, and she's kind of encouraged me to read the books. That every time she gets a new deck, she doesn't use that deck fully, wholeheartedly, until she reads all of the messages in the book. So let's see if a card needs to jump out from this deck, and we'll set it aside and we'll read into the energies from each of these decks. Look at that. We got one flipped right out. What do we got? Death reclaims a life. It's a 21 card, so that's just fascinating. It's telling you to let go. The sacred quality of death is the sacred quality of letting go, and this speaks of a natural ending. It also speaks of grief. I also feel like, look at the imagery. It's just absolutely stunning. I think almost like a reindeer energy, and with the white on the card, it's definitely feeling like Christmas theme. And so we are in Scorpio season. So what deck should I go to next, guys? I think we should do the Angels and Auras Oracle deck. I'm just a huge fan of Angels and Auras. And this deck, I was inspired to get this deck because I did a party on the weekend. I worked at a party locally, and I was invited to do readings at a private party at this old redone funeral home in Dresden, Ontario. It used to be a funeral home. It's redone. It's like a freaking mansion, and what an honor to do readings at this beautiful mansion, and the spiritual energy there was just phenomenal. And I was guided to this deck because somebody had told me she seen my aura was the color of green. So look at that. And the color on the bottom of the deck, the first card is green. And so It's Archangel Shamuel, light green. It speaks of happiness, vibrancy, energy, hope. In reversed, it would speak of anxiety, burdened, restlessness, and despair. So this is what the top of the cards look like. And so once again, beautiful imagery. Look at, there might be a career transition. So although this is not an actual message, everything is always a message. So let's give it a little breakdown. Let's break it in. Oh, I just love brand new card decks. I just love shuffling the new cards. They just feel like butter. You know those leggings that feel like butter? That's kind of what the deck feels like. So let's get one of these cards out. Let's see what needs to come through. We got the Guides of the Hidden Realms. Now we're digging into the Angels and the Auras deck. So what do we got coming through with this deck? What kind of message do we need? Are you going to shoot me a card, Spirit? Give me a card. Give me a sign. Oh, that was like a fallout. We'll take two. Two kind of really stood out to me. Look at that. Soul groups and shower of prosperity, 36 and 37. So it's like unboxing the treasure chest. And that's interesting because I just posted the tarot card of the day over on Facebook, and it was the 10 of Pentacles, and it was all about prosperity, financial prosperity. And so this could speak of wealth, opportunity, success, or manifestation. And soul groups is speaking of a message, a reunion, connection, and validation. So very, very interesting. In reversed, the shower of prosperity could be somebody that is very stubborn, unmotivated, is in a sense of lack, or maybe has missed an opportunity for abundance. And then the soul group in reverse is an underlying energy of loneliness, emptiness, overlooking something, and feeling misunderstood. So we'll go further into the book with those cards in just a minute, guys. We got two more decks here to unbox. I'm just so excited. We're going to do the Ancient Stones last because when I was in England this past summer, I was so drawn to the stones. I didn't actually get out of the car, but we drove right past the Stonehenge in England. And I did get to experience some very beautiful landscape in the countryside when I did spend 7 days in England. But let's jump into the Inner Child deck and we'll do the Ancient Stones last. Always been drawn to the Ancient Stones. And the Inner Child deck was just calling to me, especially connected to the channeled message that I journaled, connected to the Scorpio new moon clearing leading into the full moon in Taurus. So that message is going to be posted likely on Friday because it's going to be a lengthy message and I don't really want to sit and wait 6 hours to upload a video. And so once I get switched over to fiber internet, I'm going to be laughing when it comes to uploading content. So the Inner Child Oracle deck, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's almost like a cosmic world. And so I picked up the card, You Know the Way. It's a 44 card. It's a 44 card deck. And this is speaking of trusting your intuition. The first card in the deck is asking you to remember, to look back on your childhood and to maybe even accept what is. Accepting what is, accepting what was, and accepting what can't be changed really is how we kind of achieve that inner state of peace. Another deck feels like absolute butter. It's just like the best way to describe it's just smooth like butter. I'm hearing that song, smooth like butter. So let's see if Spirit will spit me out a card from the Inner Child Oracle deck. And we will read into the book with all of these cards that come out because it's all brand new energy for me. And who knows, maybe there's a message in here for one of you watching. So I'm just going to take this one. Look at that. You know the way. That's what I felt called to. And so it's like, it looks like almost like a caribou. Almost like a caribou. My dad used to be a moose hunter. And so it reminds me of like when my dad would hunt moose way back in the day. And on the bottom of the deck we've got the listen card, and so somebody's inner child here has something to say. And so trust your intuition on this journey. Okay, last but not least, let's unbox this Ancient Stones deck by Rebecca Campbell. I'm a huge fan of all of her work. I have all of her previous decks. The first deck, Work Your Light Oracle deck, love the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I've had that deck since I think middle of 2019. Then we have the Starseed deck, the Rose Oracle deck, and the Healing Waters deck. And now she's released the Ancient Stones Oracle. So, oh, I'm just so excited. Unlock the wisdom of the ancient stones. Beautiful. And so the Ancient Stones Oracle Attunement. That's what it says. The Ancient Stones Oracle Attunement. Come, come, ancient stones, come. Ancient ones, positive ancestors. You who were present long before me, and you who will continue after I've gone. I call upon you to activate this oracle to be a vehicle of healing, insight, protection, and grace. I call upon you to bless these cards and forever guide me to connect with the wisdom deep within. May I attune to ancient knowledge. May I be held sturdy by your strength and surrender. May I stay curious and grounded with every step. May I find the courage to walk the ever-deepening way of the ancient stones. May these cards deliver clear messages and reflections to me and all who use them. May these messages and reflections be the highest and deepest benefit for humanity and the earth. May these cards reveal what's unseen and act as gateways for me and who I'm reading for to connect with the wisdom deep within. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, just beautiful. Look at that alignment. Alignment, actually by human design. That is my cross. I hold the left ankle cross of alignment. And so it is all coming together with precision, right? Just gorgeous galactic star codes is what I'm feeling with that. And then the obstacle card when I cut the deck. And so this is what the back of the cards look like. Kind of brings with it an energy of like as above, so below. Beautiful, beautiful. And once again, this deck feels like butter, smooth like butter. So let's give them a shuffle and let's see what needs to come through. Give the cards a quick shuffle. Let's see what messages need to come through. Just one card. I'm hoping for just one card. And let's see what Spirit has for us with this unboxing. The unboxing message today. Oh, the Edge. So it kind of feels like the Fool. It's asking somebody to do something different, take a chance, kind of like come to the edge. And so there's like a mirroring energy too on this card. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, the Holy Mountain. Follow that soul calling, guys. Follow the sacred journey. It is a pilgrimage, correct? It is a pilgrimage. So let's start off by reading the first card that I got out in the unboxing. And this is a 21 card. It is the Guides of the Hidden Realms. And let's see what this deeper message entails. I just love the green on the card. This is the concept, I feel, of lessons. And so it says, key concept, transformational lessons, vulnerability to build inner strength, reclaiming personal choice. It also speaks of radical forgiveness. So death reclaims a life. The word alchemy describes how a common substance can be magically transmuted into something valuable. The poison dart frog, for instance, is not inherently toxic. Instead, its body takes what it eats and turns it into a poison that is lethal to others, but a powerful protection for itself. So I guess that's the energy on the card, would be a dart frog, a poison dart frog. So however, if the frog is fed a different diet, one not from its native environment, then it's not toxic at all. Very interesting. So there's no doubt that our childhood traumas shape who we are as adults. Ain't that the truth? Our initial hurts and betrayals are an emotional poison from which we evolve. Very interesting, because that was a very strong message that I channeled over the last several days. And so our past pain alchemizes into different personality traits that we express, some wonderful and healthy, and other traits are toxic and self-sabotaging. And so right now you are being asked to focus on how you've changed after all you've endured. You've moved beyond the difficulties, found your strengths, and courageously expressed them into the world. Remember how far you have come and trust that any new emotional food is going to help you to nourish yourself from within. So take a moment to observe your journey. Take a moment to just sit back and observe the journey that you've been on. Maybe you'll discover the alchemical magic that you've been looking for has been inside of you all along. So step forward, knowing that you have the strength and hard-earned wisdom to meet any challenge and succeed. What a beautiful message. Okay, what was the second deck? We went to the Angels and Auras Oracle deck. I'm not wanting the cards out. I just want the cards that we pulled, which was card 36 and 37. So back to back, not surprisingly, since it's a brand new deck. But let's read them. They did not come out in reversed. I'm going to read them both upright out of the book. So let's see what the deeper message is with this unboxing today. I just love unboxing new cards, guys. So the shower of prosperity is saying that your wealth is expanding in all forms. Now is the time to reap the harvest of your good deeds and your hard work. As financial rewards rain down upon you, fill your heart with gratitude and remember just how worthy you are of all of these joyful things. Keep the momentum going by remembering to share your good fortune with others who are struggling. The good you do will always come back to you, and ain't that the truth? And then we're going right into the Soul Groups card. Let's talk about the Soul Groups card. And so the Soul Groups card represents a sacred community in all forms. So now is the time to tell those who are close to you how much you love them and how much you appreciate their contribution to your path, to your happiness. This is also a card that is gently reminding you that your community is a reflection of your consciousness. So invest time in those who uplift you and those who inspire you. You may have a powerful message or connection to someone who has passed as well, perhaps a guardian angel or even a spirit guide. And so stay awake to those messages. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's go to the inner child card. Let's go to the final page. I'm sure it's got to be close to the end here. 44, you know the way. We all know the way. Our soul always knows the right way to go. And so in this life, there will be many voices telling you the right way to go. They can be confusing and sometimes contradictory, pointing out all of the intersecting paths that you could take. Just know that this life is yours and yours alone. No one else can tell you the path that is yours to walk, for only you know the way. If you have pulled this card, which we have, then know that you are going in the right direction. If you found this message and you're watching all the way through, you are going in the right direction. In addition, this card also means that you might need to listen to your inner voice now regarding a future decision. Take some time to reflect on the voices that you might have been listening to. Is there one that is drowning out your own? So there's an inner work exercise with this card, and it is asking you to set some time aside today to connect with your inner voice and your inner intuition. There are many different ways in which you can do this, and each person will be unique in how they receive their inner guidance. I love to meditate every single day. So you can go somewhere with minimal distractions and begin to reflect upon the question, decision, or choice that is before you. And so notice how your body feels when you think about each of the options. And so is it tense or is it relaxed? What do you feel when you think about each option? If you can close your eyes and imagine each scenario playing out in your life, which possible outcomes do you prefer? Think about what it is that you want for your life right now and also for the future. As you go through these exercises, look for what gives you a feeling of peace. Peace is what will help guide you. So there is a responsive journaling prompt. I love this deck. Absolutely love this deck. I'm a huge fan of journaling. Those of you that know me well know that I'm a huge fan of journaling. And so how does it feel to listen to your deep inner knowing? Journal about that. How does it feel to listen to that deep inner knowing? And do you feel a sense of empowerment when you trust yourself and your intuition? Because ultimately, you know the way. Okay, last deck, but not least, we're going to the edge, guys. We're going right to the edge. Might take me a moment to find the card in the book because they are not numbered. So let's find the edge. It's on page 74. That's interesting. It breaks down to 11. So 1111 is the awakening code. Oh, I got it. I got it right here. The edge, take a chance, do something different. There are few places more exhilarating than where stone meets sea at the edge of a coastal cliff. Before you, the water is lapping. Before you, the sun is rising or setting on the horizon. And around you, a wild wind may be blowing. All of the elements are there as you stand on the edge of something and at the beginning of something too, something new. The vast horizon encourages us to see things from a different point of view. It whispers promises of new possibilities, of being and trying something new, of leaping into the void of what might be. However, what might be cannot be dreamed into without first releasing the certainty of what once was, of gathering up our courage to try something new. The Edge card is a symbol of truly living, of finding the courage to be bold and to leap. It beckons us to be brave, to have no regrets, to take a chance and to do something unexpected, to try doing something different, to step out into the unknown. Maybe you feel that a change is coming, or perhaps you're feeling restless, yearning for something new. Maybe you're frustrated, maybe you're bored with the status quo and long to truly live your life. If that's the case, then this card is encouraging you to stretch out of your comfort zone, to go beyond your normal, and to do something you've never done before, to dive into the unknown. So the soul inquiry attached to this card is asking you, what exciting new experience would you like to have? How can you do something different today? Well, that was fun. I can't wait to use these in a more extended reading. Let me know down below, what's your favorite deck that I have unboxed today? What decks do you want me to use in an upcoming reading? I'd love to hear what you think down below. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I can't wait to get back at it with all of the zodiacs again and get back on track with my new internet provider. So just be patient with me, guys. It's all falling into place, and I can't wait to see you all again next time. Have a great day, everybody.